The average life expectancy in the world is about 70 years. But if you are rushing to work, multitasking, sleeping for just 5 hours, learning languages in traffic jams, then you are cutting it short by about 7-10 years. There are now two camps: business trainers who teach how to organize time and achieve more and be more successful, and life coaches. They emphasize the importance of relaxing and deriving more pleasure from process rather than the outcome. They say slow down and do things better, not just do more. They highlight the significance of finding work-life balance, taking care of physical and psychological health. It's for you to decide who is right and whose advice to listen to. In this video, I will give you 4 slowness tips so you can implement them into your life starting today. But first, let's discuss how speed influences our health. It's essential to understand that speed is like a drug. It gives us a sense of drive, energy, and adrenaline rush. However, our bodies can't sustain at that limit for an extended period. Sleep deprivation, stress, and mental exhaustion lead to health issues. These can be physical problems. Immunity system goes down. As a result, we get infections, gastrointestinal issues, musculoskeletal problems, and even more severe conditions like diabetes or thyroid issues. You can also get psychological issues such as chronic fatigue, decreased motivation, or even depression. So, how can we slow down? Try to consciously extend the duration of each action. Lunch at the office isn't just 10 minutes, but at least 30-40 minutes, or preferably an hour, to rejuvenate and recharge. Spend this time not with your phone, news, or calls, but in silence or engaging in a casual non-work conversation with a colleague. Don't limit yoga class to a 20-minute express session during breaks. Allocate at least an hour of your time to it. Why is it so difficult to slow down? We perceive time as linear. Time is constantly slipping away and we believe it must be used to the fullest, or it will be lost forever. It hurts to think about wasted hours. In Eastern philosophy, time is viewed as in cycles. Time isn't an absolute value, it's infinite and renewable. I'm talking about the law of reincarnation, which suggests that soul doesn't die. It reborns into a new body in a cycle until the soul reaches a state of spiritual enlightenment or liberation. Thus, everything that you, or more accurately, your soul, didn't manage to do in this life, it will be able to accomplish in the next. This is a very rough interpretation, but it forms the basis for a different approach to time. Reduce the information flow. Turn off notifications for various news channels and chats that you don't need to constantly monitor. Limit your time spent watching YouTube and series. Let's say no more than an hour a day. Set aside at least a day, preferably a full day each week, when you don't use your phone or computer. Why is it so challenging to find time for digital detox? Nowadays, we feel the need to be constantly connected. We don't want to miss anything. It is called Fomo, the fear of missing out. The fear of missing out is an emotional response to the belief that important opportunities are being missed. This phenomenon was first introduced by Dan Herman in his article Introducing Short-Term Brands. Fomo, by the way, often leads to feelings of dissatisfaction, depression, and stress. Very often, it's not just something interesting in Instagram or TikTok. It can be something important in a working chat. This blurs the lines between work and personal life, making it difficult to take time away from the screens without feeling like you're neglecting professional responsibilities. Implement mindfulness practices into your life. This could be through meditation, mindfulness eating, or simply taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breathing. Mindfulness helps you to become more aware of the present moment, reduces stress, and can improve your mental clarity and focus. Okay, you've probably heard this advice. Why don't you follow it? Some people are simply afraid of or just skeptical about mindfulness techniques and its effectiveness. Some may believe it requires special skills, conditions, or that they will do something wrong. Others may expect quick results and quit if they don't see immediate improvements in their well-being. I constantly repeat that benefits of mindfulness often take time to manifest. You need to be consistent and practice regularly for at least 2-3 months to feel the results. Spend quality time with loved ones and with yourself. It may sound a bit weird, but use your calendar and schedule regular time with family and friends. Take a walk with your dad or mom without the distraction of smartphones. Enjoy a dinner with a close friend and make the effort to be fully engaged in the conversation. Visit your grandparents and listen to their stories. Also, don't forget to allocate quality time for yourself. Maybe you have a hobby like gardening, reading, painting, playing an instrument, or practicing yoga. Again, schedule these activities, perhaps for an hour twice a week. Over time, this will help bring balance to your busy life. I think one of the reasons why we lack communication with relatives and friends and struggle to find time for ourselves is that we often prioritize tasks over people. What I mean is that we tend to focus on productivity and accomplishments while consider people as something that can be postponed. How often have you told yourself that you can visit your parents later and find that later never comes? So start with small steps and schedule a meeting for this week. It's these little changes that can make a big difference in maintaining fulfilling relationships and balanced life. As with everything, I believe balance is key. This is what yoga philosophy teaches us. Do not detach from the world you live in, but learn to live each day. Pay more attention to loved ones. Find time for yourself and savor what you already have. Carl Honore, in his book In Praise of Slowness, writes, "The great benefit of slowing down is reclaiming the time and tranquility to make meaningful connections with people, with culture, with work, with nature, with our own bodies and minds." Certainly, life operates in cycles. There are periods when speeding up is necessary, like urgently complete a project. But after that, it's essential to slow down. Shifting the mind into lower gear will bring better health and inner calm. So don't afraid of slowness. See you in the next videos.